Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah, we are going to continue our journey in Tajweed. We are going to explain the articulation point of letters wa, ذال, and ثاء. أو, أذ, and أث. مخرج أو and أذ and أذ. أث. So let's share this chart with you. Well, now you can see. Well, my dear sisters, letter, let's pick this color first. Well, letters va, this is va, and this is the makhraj or the articulation point of ذال and fa. All those three letters are articulated from tip of the tongue, tip of the tongue with the tip of the upper central incisor. So the makhraj or the articulation point of those three letters is tip of the tongue with the tip of the upper central incisor. Tip, touch the tip. Tip, touch the tip. Do not forward the tongue or backward the tongue. Tap, touch the tip. Al, F, F. I will move my upper lip so you can see it. Al, F, F. Al, F, F. Tap, touch the tip. Fine, fine. The difference between those three letters, or the usual or the common question, how do three letters articulated from the same makhraj, from the same articulation point, but they have different sounds because of their sifat, characteristics, plus how they are articulated. For letter va, it's heavy letter. So the back of the tongue will be raised when we pronounce va, and the epiglottis will be returned towards the wall of the throat. So al, try it. Al, back of the tongue is raised and epiglottis is returned. Al, while with ذال and fa, the back of the tongue will be lowered. Pay attention. Never ever raise it when you pronounce the ذال or the fa. And the epiglottis will be remained where it is. So try it kindly. Al, al, f, f, f. Okay? Okay. Regarding the sifat, so this is the makhraj. Simply tap, touch the tap. Tap of the tongue, touch the tap of the upper central incisor. Simple as that. Difference, back of the tongue will be raised with the va, and the epiglottis will be retained back because it's a heavy, poor mouth حرف مفخم. And with ذال and ثاء, it is the same makhraj tip. Touch the tap, but the back of the tongue will be lowered and the epiglottis will be remained where it is. Regarding the most important sifat, or the most important characteristics for those letters, we'll start with va. Number one, usually regarding this, is the sound is running when I'm pronouncing the va. Oh, yes, it's running, so it's حرف رخ. حرف رخ, or it's a loose letter. The sound is running when I'm pronouncing the va. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Regarding running of a lot of air, when I pronounce the va, if I put my hand before my mouth, I will feel a lot of air. I'll try. No. So it's not a voice letter. It's not حرف المهموس. It's a voice letter. It is حرف مجهور. Voiced. Regarding being full mouth or empty mouth, حرف مفخم or مرقق, of course, it's حرف المفخم because already we mentioned this in its articulation point in its مخرج. Very well. Regarding val and tha, well, regarding running of the sound, as both are حروف رخوة, both are loose letters. The sound is running when I'm pronouncing val or tha, as continuous sound. Regarding running a lot of air, put your hand. No, there is not a lot of air. It's a voice. حرف المجهول. No, yes, there is a lot of air. So F, fa, it's a voiceless letter or it's حرف المهموس. Regarding being full mouth or empty mouth, both are empty mouth or white letters or حروف المرققة because we mentioned it already in the makhraj, its articulation point. We said that the back of the tongue will be lowered and the epiglottis will be remained where it is. So both are light or empty mouth for مرقق. Very good. This is regarding the most important sifat for the three letters or the most important characteristics. Regarding the common mistakes. Common mistakes, my dear sister. You can mix between the va and the val. How? If when you are pronouncing the va, if you do not higher the back of the tongue and return the epiglottis toward the throat wall, you will pronounce the va as a light sound. So it will look like val. It will look like val, or it will be a sound somewhere in between va and val. And vice versa. Also, if you pronounce the val and you higher the back of the tongue and return the epiglottis, the same. You will turn the sound of the val from light sound, from حرف المرهق to heavy sound. And it will look like va or somewhere in between. So pay attention. Va could, you can turn it to be val, and val, you can turn it to be va. Just watch your back of the tongue, okay? Second common mistake. You can turn val into zal. Val, you can turn val, you can turn this into this. This is val. This is which we took today. Zal, we did take it last week. Let's return to the zal. My dear sister, we said that zal here, you remember? Zal, it's pronounced from tip of the tongue with the back of the lower central incisor. Tip of the tongue with the back of the lower central incisor, correct? So it's as so different makhraj, completely different articulation point. So do not kindly turn that into zal. As the tap with the tap of the tongue with the tap of the upper central incisor. While with that, it's the tip of the tongue with the back of the lower central incisor. Different makhraj. So as and as. Try kindly. As and as as. This is totally different sound. Third common mistake, you can turn the fa into sin. Same. Sin and zai, they have the same makhraj. It's also the tip of the tongue with the back of the lower central incisor. The fa, it's tip of the tongue with the tip of the upper central incisor. So as and as. So kindly do not, my dear sisters, do not turn fa into sin. This is makhraj, and this is another makhraj. This is tip of the tongue, the fa is tip of the tongue with the tip of the upper central incisor. Seen, tip of the tongue, as I already showed to you, with the back of the lower central incisor. So F and S, F, S. Fine, fine. So I think this is the most important points regarding the makhraj for the three letters which we are going to take today. So now let's go and share the examples. Well, my dear sisters, kind of pay attention to know how we pronounce those letters in different cases, okay? Fine. Well, always we start with letters when it has sukoon. And also we say, as usual, kindly pay attention to any letter you pronounce during your recitation. And this letter is having sukoon because all the characteristics of that letter must be 100% clarified. Note Note that even when the letter is having a short vowel, still we pronounce from its makhraj and the sifat are there. Some, yes, we cannot pronounce when it has short vowel, but we do not ignore the makhraj and we do not ignore all the sifat when it has short vowel. Let's start with the va, with sukoon. And kindly repeat after me. Okay, let's go. Ow, ow. And pay attention. It's heavy sound and it's having something called itbaq. That means the sound is not only directed to the roof of the mouth, it's dragged between the tongue and the roof of the mouth. So this is called itbaq. So it's very heavy. Ow, ow, but it's loose lifted. The sound is running. Ow, ow. Va, va. So I first, I articulate the what from its makhraj, and then I articulate the short vowel. Okay? Ru, ru, ra, ru. I am prolonging the time of the dhamma so you can notice, but it's ru, li, li, li. وانتظروا منتظرون. I leave for you time to repeat time. Pay attention, my dear sisters. When we pronounce this word and this word, here I have ta before the va. Why it's a heavy sound, okay? But ta it's light sound, yes? So do not turn ta into a heavy sound. Pay attention. The same here also. In ta li mun ta li. Do not say mun ta. Do not turn the ta into ta. Okay? أوعظت أوعظت. Here, the law is having sukoon. So I give it its time, loose letter, loose letter. The sound is running. Of course, it's مفخم, it's heavy. أوعظت. And this is the only heavy sound in this word. This is the only heavy sound in this word. So all are light letters. Do not make this heavy sound has it stresses upon the letter which is preceded or coming after, okay? So we are going to say ewe, and then wa. وعوت. الواعظين. Of course, عين, it's light letter, okay? الواعي. And we said always with عين, do not return the epiglottis more than it's needed. Otherwise, you are going to pronounce the ain and ha also as a heavy sound. It's just ah, ah. But if I say ah, ah, this is not the Arabic kind. This is not the Arabic kind. Okay? Let's share another examples. For sure for letter Z. Now you can see. Well, we start as usual with the letter with sukoon. Val is light letter, حرف مرقق, it's loose letter, and it's voiced letter. So do not allow the air to run with the val. As, 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 the, ذو, the, الذين، الذاكرين، الذا. Here the dal is having shadda, so this is two dal. The first one is having sukoon. Second one is having fatha. So the first one, which has sukoon, it must have all the characteristics 100% clarified. الذا، الذا، الذا. Okay. يكذبوك، يكذب. You see? يكذب، يكذبوك. Same. Val with shadda, so to that. كذبت، كذبت. Also the same val with shadda to val, the first one having sukoon, so all the sifat must be clarified. كذبوا، كذب. By the way, all those are the same verbs. يكذبون، كذبت، كذبوا، كذب, but different formats. But same verb. كذبوا، كذب. Let's go to the last example for letter fa. Well, now you can see, start as usual with the letter with spoon. F, F, and remember, F, it's loose letter, حرف مرقق, voiceless letter, حرف مهموس, حرف مرقق, light letter. Yes, loose, voiceless, and light. F, F, do not say S. F, F, fa, tu, في الثواب الثاء two ثاء two so the first one with all the صفات and give it its time loose letter حرف رخ and then the second one with فتحة الثاء 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 hmm? Only when I lower the lower jaw I am pronouncing the فتحة before it was the ثاء with سكون الثاء الثاء الثواب ثجاجة ثجاجة فاء فاء ثجاجة تبعثون تب قلقلة بالباء تو تبعثون ثبورا ثبورا تو 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 ثبورا and the same word is repeated again. So this is for today. May Allah reward you. I'm going to stop the recording now. So, salamu alaikum wa rahmatuhu wa barakatuh.